Hey guys, today is June the 5th of 2014 and I want to go over the euro dollar using price and time technical analysis. So please pause the video and read the video disclaimer. What a day. What a day. I told you it was going to be a wild day. As soon as the ECB did their rate announcement, all hell broke loose. And it was going to be a wild day. Towards the end of the night, while I was chatting with some trader buddies and looking at the chart, it occurred to me that, you know what, they could possibly spike this thing low, because if anything, there's going to be a lot of stops here, because a lot of people believe, since, you know, and I had the same thought, since it's so much, the only thing that could happen is that it could just retrace and maybe do a fail new high and maybe push lower, or maybe push higher and get all these stops, you know, because it looks like it just wants to go on a stop hunt. See, their stops right here. These are the can't remember which one is this one, but I got three ATRs, the parabolic SAR and the percentage, and they're following it, and we're almost getting there. You can see right here, there's one here, and I think this one right there. And I probably should have put a post or something. But anyway, what's done is done. I told you guys, you know, if you can't take the heat, get out of the kitchen. I was flat when all this stuff happened. Scalped something here and then it got out. You know, it was quick. But they did the spike low, got all the stops. And interesting, it stopped at 35.02. Do your homework. Find out why it stopped at 35.02, and what does 35.02 have to do with 39.92. If you want to think like Gann, I'm just giving you a homework assignment right now. 39.92, 35.02. Why those two numbers relate? Okay, so we blew through the 50. There was like a pivot low around here, which could probably be that 35.02, a couple of cents off. And then spiked right up and took out the 50%, and you got this pivot low right here, which is that 36.72, almost kissed it. That's possibly going to be resistance for now, and you got this Andrews pitchfork right here. So when this day kicks in, you know, this might be a tough area to crack. Once it cracks it, you know, you probably could get over the 75% hump, which is from the swing low, but, you know, you could probably get it here, and then you got open space. But you still got this resistance right here. Then you got this 50%, which is at 37.34. And then, you know, there's going to be a bunch of stops, so this thing might just trigger even higher. But we need to at least get over this Andrews pitchfork angle and get over this pivot high right here. Another thing I wanted to show you, the June 5th seasonal date, which, you know, I guess lined up with the ECB rate and caused all this chaos. Next date to watch is June 11th. Let's see, June 11th. Yep, that's a Wednesday. The 22nd, it's a Sunday, maybe Sunday night. The 20th, Friday. The 21st is a Saturday, so don't worry about it. That's the summer equinox. W.D. Gann said, you know, possible change in trend. So we'll see. Maybe this thing could continue going up onto the equinox, but we'll see. Another thing I wanted to show you. The Gann swing bar is still to the downside. This is with a 3-day window. Once this daily bar kicks in, it might still stay down. But if change the to a 1 bar, you know, you get all these swings. I think it'll probably just turn and point up, and we'll see. Maybe this is going to retrace. Could probably be an opportunity to get up, and but it has to crack through this. It has to crack this level right here. It needs to push higher, because it could just chop around here and fake, and then get everybody that was, you know, early, and then continue following this channel. But if it cracks this channel, then, you know, it looks like it wants to have a strength to at least maybe test this angle over here. And if it pushes through there, then we're going to test this high, obviously. So I just want to let you know what I'm seeing on this chart for now. Let's just hide that. I think that's it on this chart. Yeah, that's it. Timing solution. Got a whole bunch of stuff over here. First thing, the Bradley model. Let's get a little closer. The Bradley model, this is the original Bradley model, has a pivot here, 6-4, and then the next is the 13th. So could this be the pivot low that is going to swing high and then kind of, stall here on the 13th and pull back? I don't know. This one, the blue one, is customized to the euro, and it has a pivot on the 16th of this month. So they're really close, 13 and 16. Let's see what 13 is Friday and the 16 is Monday. So, it could possibly retrace, go up, and maybe on the 13th or on the 16th pull back, or maybe continue going down. We don't know yet, but those are the dates you want to watch according to the Bradley Geo model forecasting. Planetary Lines, Mercury was holding it all the way to today. What's this line right here? This one is Mars. Mars was at that spike low, and there's a low on one here too. Never got that far, but it was a possible support right here. And now it's back above the Mercury planetary lines for all you astro traders that believe in the heavens and all that. So right here, 37.73 all the way to 37.65 could be a possible target to the upside once it hit this next Mercury line right there. And it's all possibilities. I'm not saying it's going to happen. I'm just showing you targets and things, like they could kind of get an idea. That's how I do my research. I just want to see the whole picture. I want to see where everything is happening. Heavens, technicals, mathematical, and kind of make my decisions based on all this stuff once I see everything laid out on the wall. Next thing, turbo cycles. Right here, it came early on the 29th, and it's pointing up, and it's projecting somewhere all the way the first week of July. Could possibly stall and maybe turn, but we'll see. And that's if you're in the bull camp. Turning points. You remember that I was saying here that this was possibly going to be, this is all support. Look how this euro just hit every stop and flushed everybody out. That's why if you can't take the heat, get out of the kitchen. When these dates come like this, you just got to get out and let it do its thing, and then the next day get in there, And if it's going to start pushing higher, just jump in, because the damage is already done. People that were in there, risking, got whacked. You're the smart one, so now you can jump in and ride it. You don't want to be in this crazy chaotic trading unless you're good and you're good scalping. That's good. But it blew through this, but it was still support, and now it's pushing high. Possible targets I have, it's anywhere from the 37.04 to that 38.26 and 38.90 all the way to the 39.12. And that's just using this technique. I use other stuff to kind of narrow it down a little more, but I haven't gone that far. I've been busy all day doing stuff. So those are the targets right now that I have using this forecasting technique to the upside. Once obviously you just know you got to get over that pivot, that 36.72 right there. Once you get over that, then this is the kind of the stuff you want to see, and this pivot high right here. You get the drill. You know what it is. Okay, so now to geometry. Using Gann square, let's get a little closer. You can see how it just cracked all these levels, bounced right back up, and stopped right there. What's that level? 36.69. Using the Gann square right there. Now we're back on this angle, and this was what I was hoping for, but it got a little choppy. It got a little wacky here. Whap, down, boom, right back up. Now if it pulls back, hopefully, it pulls back tomorrow. Hopefully it doesn't crack this level right here, that 36.32. It holds there, and it just keeps bouncing, and what's that, to the 8th? and then just keep, this is open range right here. As long as it follows this angle, we'll be good going up. Once it starts getting weak and pulling down over here, and not following the speed, then it's not going to be good. The free ellipse bounced right here, cracked this level, and now possible targets up here would be that 37.63, and depending right here where it gets this momo, if it's going to push down, but that's what we have on the ellipse. Next thing I have is the Harmonics. Right here, it came in early on the 26th, and we have the saw harmonic wave, which is the 28th, and with the spike, now it looks like it could continue going up. Right here is the first week of July. A lot of stuff is going on in the first week of July, and right here looks like the second week of July. So this could possibly continue. Something could happen here, maybe the 22nd with this cross, but right here, possible forecasting if we're going to continue to the upside. The first week, the July 5th, anywhere between July 15th. The Fourier string right here, we narrow in. You can see that it's pushing. It put a low on the 2nd of July. Looks like it wants to push higher, and might stall around here around the 16th. I got an eye on the 16th. There's a lot of stuff going on in the astral world. The 16th I got to keep an eye, and maybe it could pull back to the 23rd and spike up to the 30th, the last week, and that's using the Fourier string technique. So you can see a lot. It's just a lot of stuff is just pointing up, and the 128 technique landed on the July 5th. You see the big pop. See this level right here, 36.18. Hopefully we hold that. We don't crack that. If we crack that, we're back into chop mode. Next day would be the June the 21st. Well, it's a Saturday. We know that. So things might come in early Friday or maybe Sunday night. And that's just using the 128 technique. I think that's it on this chart. I kind of went over all the things that I've been, using and saving now, so like that you can kind of see what I'm doing. And lastly, the big picture. Look at the monthly. Look at this buying pressure. Crack the mobile band. Put that low, that 35.02, above the 100, and looks like it wants to get all the way up to that 37.52-ish level. This is still negative. You can see the snapback. Could be in play, but it's a monthly candle, so you gotta wait till next month. On the weekly, you can see that it pierced the 50, popped right back up, still below the mobile band, but possible targets at 37.08. You got the 20 simple moving average, 37.39. You got the tip of this mobile, 38.18. Once it cracks above mobile, then it's a good green light on the weekly. I don't have anything pointing here on the weekly on the Fisher. So, we might be a little early, but who knows. You can see the squeeze play is still to the downside, but I'm sure, by next week, if we continue pushing up, all this will change. You can see the MMG, it's pointing up, and this looks like it's got a hockey stick, so it's like ready now to push up. We got also a cherry. The MACD got a lighter red, so it looks like the pressure now may want to just go up. And now we just got our daily the June 6th date right here. Got a full moon coming up here, which is the 11th or the 12th. You can see TMA's positive, MACD, Mobo's positive. This could be a snapback, so watch it. This thing could pull right back down and then do another leg higher. So it's pretty spread out, the 5 to 20 and the 50. Fisher's finally pushing higher. Hockey stick, yeah, you got to be careful today. It could probably, push down. TTM pushing higher. And look at this on a 12-hour. Look how crazy it was. Look at that. TMA's positive. Positive Mobo. Same thing, snapback. So watch it. you know, this thing could pull back. It would be a nice opportunity if it pulls back, maybe for all you guys who haven't gotten in yet. But you gotta be careful. And fish is pushing up. Hockey stick, same thing. And the squeeze play is to the upside, right here. So normally this dominates the trend, but this is what's on the early time frame, on the shorter time frame, 12-hour. It looks like it wants to go higher. So be cautious. This could all be a head fake. It could be chop again. But my buy is to the upside. And I'm showing you the reasons why I believe it's going to go to the upside. Is it going to happen? I don't know. We're going to see. I hope this video helps. I probably won't be doing a video tomorrow, this weekend. I got other things I'm going to be doing. So safe trading, make some pips. If this thing continues going higher, I might just jump in from my phone, put a buy order, and then let's make some pimping money. Have a great weekend.